Those few times I get a thumbs down on my videos, and people don't explain why. I don't know why they do it. I guess they just they don't like what I have to say. Oh man, I'm a little bit on the tired side. I stayed up too late last night, but yeah, just listening to a few things and looking on my YouTube, the Arizona audits around, and Sean King, I think, uh, Sean King deleted his Facebook, and let's find out why. And or deleted his Twitter actually. Ugh. I guess I might try to type in. So he was trending. Let me see here. Okay, here we go. You know, yeah. Sean King's grift is finally over. I wonder what Sean King did. Rest in power, Sean King. King took days, a 30-day leave because his wife, Rye, was injured in a fall. According to the IG, he's taking July and August off social media. He will be back when the heat is low. Let's see here what happened with Sean King. Now, Sean King, his racial makeup, his ethnicity is came into play, and there are people who exposed him. I think Milo Yiannopoulos exposed him as being someone who is of European descent and a real grifter, an ideological grifter, kind of like Tim Wise. I used to be able to talk to these people beforehand. Actually, I believe before Trump, you could actually have conversations with some of these people when the internet was free and easy. And then once the establishment realized, I believe that once the establishment realized there were questions that they couldn't answer, the leftist ideological establishment realized there were um, there were questions they couldn't answer. That's when they began the censorship and they stopped basically talking to you. Again, and I've said this before, it was about 10 years ago. I actually had a very brief conversation with Tim Wise about white South African farmers And then the conversation ended. I think this was about 4 to 5 years before Tucker Carlson raised the issue. And that's when they just said, well, this is just a white supremacy dog whistle. They didn't say whether the issue was legitimate or not. They just slandered the whole issue because, of course, white racists are going to latch onto it. Therefore, it it taints the whole thing, is what they say. Of course, the one of the heads of BLM can say they're Marxist, and they can say, well, you're just slandering the organization. That person never left the organization, and yeah. So there's a lot of hypocrisy going on. It is what it is. Hypocrisy and gaslighting are things that abusers do, and that seems what the left does best. I believe that primarily they're ideologically driven, and they will do anything to defend their ideology, right or wrong. Sometimes when you get that lust for power, and that lust for you find something that gives you a sense of power and belonging, and that lust for that power and belonging, you will do anything to obtain that. And that goes on the other side too. The only difference is the other side does not have any or as much institutional power. Anyway, this has been Brian with Transparency and Merit. Like, subscribe, leave a comment down below.